Get ready for a quick quest guide for the Knight's Sword quest, in which the main rewards for completing is 12,000 smithing experience and 1 quest point. There are no other quest requirements, but for skills you'll need level 10 mining. Item wise, you'll need a Redberry Pie, any pickaxe, and 2 iron bars. If you plan to make your own Blurite Sword, which I do recommend, then you'll need an additional 2 iron bars, making 4 in total. Note that for Iron Man players without the level to make iron bars, there is one that spawns west of the Graveyard of Shadows in the wilderness. I recommend stamina and energy potions for this quest as a bit of running is involved, and for low levels some food to pass monsters with around 50 combat is also required. I also recommend 1 Varrock Teleport, 2 Falador Teleports, and 2 teleports to Rimmington. In this guide I will be using Pest control teleports, but know that teleports to your house if it's in Rimmington work too, as does the Fairy Ring network with the code AIQ if you've unlocked that transportation method. A little bit annoyingly, free-to-play players who don't have access to these Rimmington teleports will have to do a little bit more running. And if you're completing this quest while free to play, then I suggest 1 additional Falador Teleport. Now you'll begin this quest in the central courtyard of the White Knight's castle located in Falador. Talk to the squire and first ask, "And how is life as a squire?" It's not good. The squire has lost Sir Viven's sword. Then say, "I can make a new sword if you like." After chatting a little bit more, say, "So would these dwarves make another one?" Finally, select yes to officially begin the quest. Now teleport to Varrock and run north into the castle and into the castle's library located at the back of the ground floor. Talk to Reldo and ask, "What do you know about the Imkando dwarves?" He will give you a little spiel, and once he's done, you'll want to teleport to Rimmington, either using the fairy ring with the code AIQ, using a pest control teleport, or teleporting to your house if it's located in Rimmington. For free-to-play players, I suggest teleporting to Falador and running from there. You'll then want to run to the anvil sign located just north of Mudskipper Point. Talk to Thurgo and ask if he's an Imkando dwarf, and then ask, "Would you like some Redberry Pie?" Finally ask, "Can you make a special sword for me?" He will agree to help, however he will also tell you that he needs to see a picture of the sword. Now head down into the dungeon just slightly northeast of Thurgo. Once inside, follow the dungeon's path around until you reach an area with ice warriors and ice giants. Around the perimeter of this room, you'll see Blurite ore. You'll want to mine 1 of them, or alternatively mine 2 of them if you plan to make your own Blurite Sword. Once you've done this, then teleport to Falador. Now run back to the squire and talk to him, who will tell you that there's a picture of the sword in Sir Viven's cupboard in his room. Now run east through 3 doors and climb up a ladder, before running a little ways west and climbing up a staircase. Finally go into the room directly south of you. Now make sure that Sir Viven is not in the room with you, before you then open and search the cupboard to find a portrait. Now with your teleportation method of choice, or by running directly from Falador, make your way back to Thurgo. Talk to Thurgo and say, "About that sword," before spacebarring through the dialogue. Then talk to Thurgo again and ask, "Can you make that replacement sword now?" After a bit of chatter, he will take 2 iron bars and a Blurite ore and hand you a Blurite sword. If you want to make your own Blurite Sword, then drop the one that he just gave you and talk to him once more, again asking him to make that replacement sword. Once he takes 2 more iron bars and a Blurite ore, he'll hand you another sword, and then you can pick up the one that you just dropped. Now simply teleport to Falador once more and run back to the squire. Talk to him and then bam! Quest complete. You'll be awarded over 12,000 smithing experience, which will get you from level 1 smithing all the way to level 29, and you'll also get 1 quest point. Thanks for watching, catch you in the next quest.